Leading the way, this is Vermilion County's most watched student newscast with Teresa Clark, Katrina Moisant, Chief Forecaster Maria Power, and Sienna Norman Sports. This is WCAT TV News.
Good morning, Wildcat Nation. It's Thursday, May 5th. I'm Teresa Clark.
And I'm Katrina Moisant. Here's what's happening today in and around South Vermilion High School. Before we get to our top story, this is National Teacher Appreciation Week, and this past Sunday was National Principals Day. Make sure to take time today to say thank you to a teacher who has an impact on your life or educational career. Also, give Ms. Skinner a high five or a fist bump for making South Vermilion a great place to attend school. And if you happen to meet up with her in her office today, well, consider yourself lucky and tell her thank you for making you a better person.
Attention all talented Wildcats. South Vermilion's chapter of Student Council is presenting SV's Got Talent Friday, May 13th in the auditorium. Auditions were yesterday after school in the auditorium, but if you still haven't decided if you want to participate or not, please contact Mr. Montañez ASAP.
Some of our lucky Wildcats were able to take a trip recently. Members of Miss Medley's Education Professions class recently attended Become a Teacher Day at Purdue University. Students were able to hear about all the education majors offered at Purdue, as well as hear from a panel of Purdue students about college. They were even able to take pictures with world-famous Purdue P in the Boilermaker Special. How lucky.
Congratulations also goes out to a couple of talented art students under the tutelage of Mr. Kersey. Maddie Hines is a regional qualifier for juried exhibition for student art, and Tatum Whalen is a state qualifier for juried exhibition for student art. Way to go, girls, and congratulations on your wonderful artwork.
The National Honor Society will visit homerooms this week, today in an effort to collect donations for Ukrainian refugees. Dig deep in those pockets, Wildcats, and help as much as you can. The group will also have a movie night and vendor fair beginning at 8:30 p.m. Saturday on the high school tennis courts. Tickets are $3 for SV students in advance, or $5 sold at the event. All proceeds go towards UNICEF in aid of Ukrainian refugees. There will also be local vendors, food trucks, and other concessions on site.
For lunch today, you have a choice of turkey club or hot ham and cheese. That's going to do it for your news, Wildcats. Now let's send things over to the sports desk and Sienna Norman.
Thanks, Teresa. In softball action last night, our Lady Wildcats got some revenge for their only loss of the season with a 2-0 road victory over Seeger. Mackenzie Mackey led the way for the Cats in the circle, pitching a complete game shutout. In baseball action, our Wildcats traveled to Park Heritage and fell to the Wolves 14-6. John Smith collected 2 hits and Peyton Hawkins drove in 2 runs. Dallas Kraft took the loss for SV, pitching 4 innings, striking out 3 and walking 2. The JV team won 5-1. On the calendar tonight, baseball is at Farmersburg North Central at 5. Track and field will be at North Vermilion for the Banks of the Wabash meet beginning at 4:45. Golf travels to Northview, and tennis will host Farmersburg North Central beginning at 5. That's going to do it for our sports. Now let's send things over to our music man, Spencer McMullen, for his music report.
What's up, Wildcats, and welcome back to the McMullen Man Music segment. Today we'll be taking a step away from rock music to take a look at Graduation by Kanye West. This 2007 album was Kanye's 3rd studio album and served as the final album in his education-themed album trilogy, his previous albums being called College Dropout and Late Registration. Graduation sold close to 1 million copies in the first week of its release. Today it has sold over 5 million units and has been certified quintuple platinum. It is also placed at number 204 on Rolling Stone's list of top 500 albums of all time. Graduation featured less of a soul influence and more influence from house music, stadium rock, and indie rock. The album features samples from a wide variety of musicians, from Daft Punk and the song Stronger to Steely Dan and Champion. Kanye also collaborated with many musicians for this album, including Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, T-Pain, and Chris Martin of Coldplay. The album was almost exclusively produced by Kanye himself, like his previous albums. Some fun facts about Graduation. The album was released on the same day as 50 Cent's album Curtis. This caused intense competition in sales, however Kanye really couldn't care less. Also, a lot of influence for Graduation came from Kanye touring with U2. And he saw how Bono interacted with the crowd and how the music influenced the interaction. Some notable tracks from this album include Good Morning, Stronger, and Good Life. That's all for this week. Join me next time when I take a look at Harry Styles. If you would like to suggest a topic for me to review, please email me at smcmullen22. Now let's send things over to the Weather Center and Maria Power.
Thanks, Spencer. Well, Wildcats, the rain will return for the next couple of days. but if we can get past that, things are really looking up. Today, the rain will move in just before noon and we'll have a high of 63. Tonight, the rain sticks around with a low of 57. Friday, we'll see a chance of rain and a thunderstorm with a high of 65. And tomorrow night, the rain will stick around with a low of 52. So here's a look at our extended forecast. The weekend should be cloudy to partly cloudy with highs in the 60s and 70s. But look out when the school week starts, the sun will pop out and temps will rise into the upper 80s and lower 90s. So here's your joke of the day, courtesy of Dr. Chuck Yeager. What sort of shoe do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals. That's going to do it for news, sports, and weather. Have a terrific Thursday, Wildcats.